The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. And the Panthers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They send the tight end in motion. Straight to the air here, it's Young. And his first pass falls incomplete.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Young. Claypool hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Young on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He fires one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back now, pressure on its way. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs are in great shape to begin the drive already in enemy territory. 1st and 10 from the 41. They go play action here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, this is White. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Working quickly here. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. White on 1st and goal. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a throw here. This throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. White. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he's going to step out a little short of the 10. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Second and 3 now. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this that just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
Safety should be out of the picture now, Brock. We've got 1st and 10 from the 11. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. This is ahead for about 5. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
The give here on 2nd. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. We send a man in motion. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give now from the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Big man showing up the yards. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Young to throw. He steps in and makes the interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They're out and set. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's into the hands of White. Reaches the 40. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers who have 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Oh, some trickery here on the return. And a decent return ends as they... inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Now it's a bootleg for him. He's throwing deep to the left side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Throw on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Young throwing here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Probably looking at a final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Young. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has it down close. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. York now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This complete to Colt. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now looking to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Still sticking with the passing game. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. 2nd
and 10 now. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Tony now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. To the air on 1st down. Young. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's an option to the left side. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the pistol, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Shakes himself, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On third down, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. This is Legent working the left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Young on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Hand off to the up back. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Third and just 2 to go. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. We're down to 1 quarter before we did. They can decide to play for the tire win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Trying the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, the old vernacular was hybrid. The new age vocabulary, it's positionless. And you're seeing it across so many sports. When you've got an athlete, you just want to put him on the field in any position to make a play. Like he just did right in the middle of it.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Young working from the gun. He's on the move, and he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown, his 3rd total score of this game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On now is York to kick this one away. Moore with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Panthers football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up... Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play coming here. It's into the hands of White. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense set for a first and 10. From midfield now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dane Jackson with the pick. And the Panthers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They motion the tight end over. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers leading by 7. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now to throw. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Panthers secure that kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but Not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So here's their third and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.